Head of the National Industrial and Commercial Investments Limited NISIL Special Purpose Unit (SPU), Colvin Heat London, has admitted that the bondholders and trustees have been dissatisfied with information coming from NISIL.
Because as part of the arrangements, we are supposed to provide to the trustee and the bondholders evidence of what the proceeds from the bond are being used for. We have not been able to do that to date. Guysuco is still to provide that detailed information, but we are still operating in good faith in terms of funding Guysuco basically as a going concern and their needs.
When NISIL secured that 30 billion syndicated bond for Guysuco, it was done based on advice of the funding requirement for a specific plan to recapitalize the sugar corporation. The intent of the bond is to finance rehabilitation, operational expenses, and the soft capitalization cost of Guysuco. Any deviation would mean a direct contradiction of the terms under which the bond was negotiated and agreed on. Going back to the lack of pertinent information, NISIL still continues to give Guysuco monies. In fact, at present, according to Heat London, there is a pending $1 billion request from Guysuco.
And we are very optimistic that there will be a change in the present stance. Because as it is, if we continue this way, we are pushing NISIL and by extension the government of Guyana in default. And we have been written and we have been chided by the bondholders and the trustees to this effect. So we're working to basically bring the situation under control.
The requests made by Guysuco for monies granted to date covered a range of needs.
A need is presented to us based on broad headings of what they want to accomplish and use the funds for, which we look at, see if it's in keeping with the trustee. The monies are disbursed, and then what is supposed to happen? Proof is supposed to be sent to us on what the monies were actually used for. This is the source of contention between NISIL and the trustees and the bondholders at present.
The head of NISIL SPU admitted that what is currently taking place falls outside of the realms of financial best practices. NISIL owns several government entities like Guyoil, Ghana National Shipping, the Marriott Hotel, among others. There are roughly 15 companies involved in the bond transaction, which have been used by NISIL to secure the bond. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.